How did you come upon this way of living? Like, where did you get
Oh,
the
man. So, I mean, realistically, it's probably because of my background. I did not come from a great family. I lived on my own since I was 16.
feel for you?
I graduated high school on my own. Didn't realize that I could like even drop out until after I graduated, which was scary to me. Like that was even a choice. And then my grandparents were kind enough to pay for me to go to cosmetology school after high school because I didn't know what to do because I didn't understand that they would even want me to go to college. They never talked about it. They just, I guess, thought that I would feel it in the wind. I'm not sure. But so I decided cosmetology. I'm not really sure why. Um, but I was good at it and I loved it. And I was always really interested in learning more than anybody could ever offer. Like, why are you using this specific chemical in shampoo? That, like, those kind of questions.
Mhm.
And I think it just was inherently in me. But I've always lived a very, very different lifestyle because I've lived on my own. I've lived on my own since I was 16. I finished cosmetology school. After cosmetology school, I started working at a salon and day spa. By the time I was 19, I built a house. It was being built. It wasn't done until just shy of me being 21. But I was working my butt off, and then the '08 crash happened, and then I realized I needed a swerve because nobody's getting their hair colored and cut as much.
'Cause they don't have money.
Yeah, because they don't have money. So I immediately recognized that and then got into marketing. And so then I worked for various marketing firms, mostly contracted with AT&T, which was disgusting, but I worked in like various situations like kiosks. I did feet on the street, which I was excellent at. You would have to hang door hangers and you would get paid for 6 hours no matter what. And you had this route. And so I just ran it all. So I would get done in 2 hours and still get paid six, while everybody else would like take their time and do it for 6 hours.
Wow, because you were just crushing it
Yeah,
really
no. And
fast.
then I could have more opportunity or time for doing more hair or finding another contract to work.
So it seems like necessity.
Oh, it totally flight or fight my entire life and definitely fear. But interested in growing and learning based off of fear, which I guess is a little bit better than nothing. But yeah, and so then I didn't, I've never loved marketing. That wasn't passionate to me. It was just giving people crap that they don't need. And I didn't like that. And then I worked for Philip Morris for a long time through marketing, and they wouldn't let me take any other contracts because you were so specialized in your training. So I'd just be stuck working music festivals and art festivals and working footprints, giving away cancer and trash. And so I just kind of got to the point where I was like, I got to find something else. And that's when I got into health and fitness. It was not very long that I was interested in health and fitness. I have always liked running and lifting and everything since high school
Mhm.
because of other people just, influencing me. And then after that, I went to the Cooper Institute, got my personal training certification, and that was the very first one. And it just kind of like went from there. I have a yoga certification in assisting, and I have a climbing certification. I used to coach a rock climbing team. I have a USA TNF track and field certification, and then like a whole bunch more. But that's what kind of like trailed me this way. And I've always been passionate and liked it. I've just had to find other avenues of making money because when I moved to Austin from Dallas Fort Worth area, it was about 14 years ago. I didn't really think about it because I was just trying to make my grandparents happy and I wanted to be close to them and they were healthy. So I wanted to have fun and, make memories with them. But then I thought, well, the health and fitness community is way more prevalent in Austin than in Dallas Fort Worth area.
Mm.
So it'll be better for my career. So I moved down, not thinking like, I don't know anybody. And so it was really hard. And I was really hungry. And I had to really lean on marketing for a long time before I started developing the niche that I went into. Because I did boot camps and all, I did the whole 9 yards.
Like Camp Gladiator stuff?
I worked for that.
Yeah.
I did that for a while. I did adventure boot camp. I worked for various gyms. I mean,
You're a
all
hustler.
all of them were experiences, and yes, I am a hustler. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be, but I'm thankful that I am. I've always been able to create some sort of income, and I'm very thankful for it now.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, and that's how I ended up here. Is a lot of things.